Welcome to Open Campus Soft Skills Course, Module 8, Part 2, Corporate Culture. In this module, you will learn the definition and benefits of cultural diversity, the definition of lifelong learning, and how to improve corporate culture. As a recap from the first part of Module 8, what is corporate culture? Corporate culture is the shared values, attitudes, standards, and beliefs that characterize members of an organization. The focus areas that we will have for this module will be on cultural diversity and lifelong learning. Well, what is cultural diversity? Cultural diversity is a form of appreciating the differences in individuals. These differences can be based on gender, age, sex, ethnicity, sexual orientation, and social status. Companies have realized the value in acquiring a diverse workforce. And the benefits to cultural diversity is that cultural diversity helps to create a sense of value in the employees, that their contributions are worthwhile, that they are being noted, and it just gives a strong sense of just self-esteem, especially when you are of a different culture or of a different ethnicity from the majority of people in your company that you work for. Also, it helps to spark creativity and new ideas. When we have diverse individuals with different backgrounds coming together to work on products and projects in a workplace, it creates this new energy and it opens up for innovation as well. Productivity as well as profitability tends to increase as well with cultural diversity. Cultural diversity also helps us to promote cultural differences and to celebrate those differences as we are all a part of one organization. Cultural diversity helps to increase attendance. There are many statistics that show that there is a lower absenteeism and a lower absentee rate when there is an appreciation for cultural diversity in the company. And lastly, it creates a high employee retention. When people feel good about where they work, when they feel that they are a part of a team and an organization and that who they are matters, it creates an environment where people want to remain employed there. So there's very low turnover rates for the most part with organizations that promote cultural diversity. Lifelong learning. Lifelong learning is ongoing. It's a voluntary and self-motivated pursuit of knowledge for either personal or professional reasons. There are many benefits to lifelong learning, and some of the key ones include expanding your knowledge base. When you are in the spirit of lifelong learning, both for professional as well as for personal reasons, it creates this opportunity to grow and to develop and to learn new and exciting things. Also, lifelong learning helps you to grow your network because as you're learning different things, you're meeting different people, and those individuals may be beneficial to you on future projects or future work opportunities. So you're expanding your net worth as well as your network. Also, lifelong learning helps you to strengthen your existing skill sets, which in turn prepare you for future opportunities. If there are things that you need to learn the newest technology about with regards to your position, you are expanding your knowledge, increasing and building upon your existing skill sets by becoming a lifelong learner and learning new and exciting technologies, new and exciting techniques, and ways to increase your productivity in the workplace. And it also sets you up for success for future opportunities or promotions within the company. Here are some tips on corporate culture. First, learn the organization's values, traditions, and goals. Oftentimes we look at corporate culture from the organizational perspective, but there are things that we can do as employees of a company that can help to enhance the corporate culture. So number one, by learning the organization's values, traditions, and goals, not just when you first go out to apply for a job with the company, but really take heed to what the company is about and how they show up and serve the world. Being able also to focus on the mission of the organization. Everything that you do as far as, the work that you are accomplishing, how you fulfill the deliverables with a company, or with your clients and customers, should always go back to the mission of the organization. Knowing your company's mission statement is beneficial to being able to know how to represent fully the mission of the organization. Also, when you're dealing with corporate culture, you should be authentic. Be the best you that you can be. Don't try to have a personality like someone else or behave or act like other people. You were hired because of your uniqueness, because the company saw something in you that they really felt would be a good fit with the organization. So be authentic, be true to yourself. Also, be a team player. Seek out opportunities to work with others, to be a part of a new team. Take on a different assignment, or sign up to volunteer to be a part of a particular committee. But you can build upon and increase the corporate culture by being a team player. Participate in company activities. If there are signature events, if there's always an annual company retreat, or if there's a company awards program or a new member orientation committee, find ways to be engaged with the corporate activities. Don't just come to work, do your job, and go home. Find a way to be engaged in the atmosphere, in the environment of the organization. Also, be aware of how you interact with coworkers and with customers. You want to make certain that at every touch point of engagement, whether it's with your peers, your coworkers, your supervisor, or whether it's with a customer or a client, you want to make certain that you are representing the organization in a favorable way at each and every touch point. Assess your attitude and assess your personality periodically. Self-assessment is always good, because if there are pieces of your personality that's not meshing well with different individuals or with certain departments or responsibilities, that creates an opportunity to communicate and to dialogue with other people. Not always assessing others or reviewing and evaluating others. Look at yourself. See if there are ways that you can make adjustments to be able to enhance the corporate culture. And last but not least, embrace change. Change is oftentimes inevitable, but there are always ways to be a part in a favorable way and to proactively embrace change. And when you're dealing with corporate culture, that's the beauty of a corporate culture, is that you have an opportunity to make adjustments on the way. As an employee, if you see that there are certain things that are not flowing that may need to be tweaked on your end, or if there are things that your department or division can build upon, that's where change comes into play. And it's always good to be open to that. This concludes Chapter 8, Corporate Culture, Module 8, Part 2, and at this time, we'll have the quiz for the second part of Module 8.